sound was all backwards. Alright, so it's exactly where we left off right at the moment here. You're gonna get a better look at it as we like run around this area.
Snake, it's me.
What's
John
wrong?
Lennon.
Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
How much do you
What
think
is?
did he pay for
There's
those
nobody here.
cheekbones?
No guards. Nobody patrolling.
How much did he
It's
pay
too
to have
quiet.
cheekbones like that?
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup, that describes me pretty well.
Back when that was
Does it
such a
look
big
like you
deal.
can get in?
I don't know yet, but I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
But a hacker wouldn't be like, yep, I'm a hacker.
Right? But at the same time, I don't know. He kind of trusts him after what happened when he saved him from the ninja. They become like best bros.
Hey, Mom. Welcome again.
Can she hear us now?
I assume so.
Yeah, I want to like try to get good views of the actual thing itself. It's kind of hard to tell every time.
Are you a hacker?
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
I'm
Not
slippery.
bad. I just got past
I'm
his
slippery
third security
snake.
level. He was
I
a pretty
slipped my
careful
way through
guy.
the 3rd level.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay,
Yeah, so
keep trying.
they're talking. You have one of the 3 keys needed to deactivate the Metal Gear. So you've been told. So like you're just basically he's hacking into the files and trying to figure out like what's up with the other ones, the other 2 that you can't find. So I think you can crawl on top of it right here if you want.
Hey, Ben.
Yo. You see over there's a Liquid Snake and Revolver Ocelot hanging out in that little command tower.
Liquid Snake
I'm
is-
actually standing on top of its head.
Snake, I did it.
Okay,
Got
but like
past
Liquid
security?
Snake is like what you put in your drain
Great.
when this stuff
So what do you
all
got?
goes
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
through. Right?
But Snake, I found
It
something
definitely
else.
sounds like a brand of
What?
drain cleaner.
The secret behind the new
If it's
nuclear
not, we
weapon.
should jump on that
Just
shit,
as I thought,
Jason.
the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile.
It's
It
hard to
doesn't
hear us
use
over the
fuel,
game.
so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
We're adjusting
But
it.
effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is
how
they've
is
been
that?
working on a stealth
Or
missile
is that
since the
the
late
same?
70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by
Just,
any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's
How
got a
about
surface-based
that?
warhead designed to penetrate
Is it better,
hardened
Ben?
underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of
Why
the
don't you drop it
world.
down a little bit too?
Ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear
This looks a little
inspections.
better.
Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Fascinating.
delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah,
about
it
that?
would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
Awesome.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
Okay, John Lennon, can you
They
stop
ran the computer
talking?
model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
You think you're gonna finish?
President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What?
Maybe.
You still have it?
I think with all the cutscenes, probably
Someone
not.
took it from me.
Are we going through all the cutscenes?
The terrorists have replaced
There's
the
some where it goes
warhead
into those
with a
videos that for some
warhead.
reason my computer
Once
won't
they
play.
input the detonation codes, they
But
should be ready to
you know, we
launch.
could skip those, but those are really important.
Well, the
But I can just
warhead
summarize
was
what
designed to be
happens.
identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate
So,
file.
but
Right
if
now,
not this time,
all
definitely
of
next
Baker's
time.
personal
And if I do
files.
finish it
Counting on you.
today, next week will probably be a short episode where we do the alternate ending. 'Cause
I kind of feel like we should break up Metal Gear with that game that Adrian said we should just play.
I do want to try that.
I feel like we should just break it up and try it.
I think maybe before we do start the second game of this,
Yeah.
we'll just do like one, just like a little palate cleanser of that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm done with that.
What game is he talking about? Some game that...
Adrian posted it on my. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Adrian posted it on my page. He said, "Stream it. Don't research it before. Just play it and stream it live." But it seems interesting. Oh fuck!
Do you just die?
I got caught.
Die, bitch, die! I know, right? Coming from Adrian, it might be good.
Snake.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I know that
I haven't
he
found out
knows
about the
he knows what he's
override
talking
system
about
yet,
if he's telling
but I
us to do
found
that. I think
Baker's
it's a good
ulterior
idea.
motive.
He might get us banned
He's
from
just looking
Twitch.
to get rich, isn't he?
Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I
No,
thought.
we're
I
a
know they
mature
lost their
audience
bid
show
to make
anyway.
the next generation
Although we could always
We can do
just...
it. We can do whatever we want as long as there's no nudity.
It looks like there was even
Damn
some
it.
talk of a hostile takeover.
Nudity is okay though if it's on the game, right?
Project, I guess.
It looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
DARPA
Sometimes it's
Bribe
not.
money, huh?
It's okay if we get banned, we'll
Baker
just
was a big
rename our
proponent of the
channel
nuclear deterrent theory.
Jason versus Valerie.
So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
See, Ben knows, maybe. Ben knows maybe. Mom, how's that Deep Eddy? Is she even on? Probably not.
Okay, I've
So
entered
in
the power
the-
codes and
In the
disengaged
GameCube
safety
remake,
device. We can
it's
launch
way
anytime.
ridiculous. He does a
There's still
flip
no
over the
response from
door so no
Washington.
one sees him into that
It
position.
looks like we'll have to show them that we mean
Oh my
business.
goodness.
Yeah, that's why
Should
the
I set
GameCube
it for
version
Jonathan
sucks. It's
Russia?
like full of shit like that, like way over the top.
There's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
Yeah,
I'm
Ben
sure neither
Zurich, that's
you
what
nor
he's
Mr.
saying.
Galukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb
I'm
dropped on your
not gonna
mother,
look into it at
right?
all. I'm just gonna try it.
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing
He
there.
looks like he belongs in a western.
It's a nuclear test site.
That's what he was themed off of, basically.
Like,
We knew
here's
the
some
major
lonesome
population
dove
centers.
kind of guy.
You get to see his
But a
backstory a
nuclear
lot. Like
explosion at
his
a
character
test
is one of the
site
most
can still be
important ones,
concealed
like in
from
all
the
the future
public.
games.
Meanwhile, Washington will be
Like yeah,
worried
he
about
kind of
the
like adopts like
retaliatory strike from China.
a Western thing, but
Probably
he's actually
in
from
top secret
Russia.
talks between both countries' leaders.
Where's this
Of
Russian
course.
accent?
And in the process,
Kind of
the president
abandoned
will be
it.
forced to divulge the existence of a
Alright,
new
Ben, so
highly
what's for dinner?
destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese.
I made
What do you think
meat
that
sauce
will do to
and
the US's
pasta with
reputation?
turkey.
Or
I always
the
want to know what Ben
president's?
makes because Ben
CTBT. That means that China
is
and India.
fancy.
I
He's
see.
cultured.
Yes. When the other
Yeah,
countries
and
hear
because
about
of
this
Ben,
new
Jason
weapon,
is gonna buy me a
they'll all want
CV.
to contact us.
Jason doesn't
Washington
know
will
it
be
yet.
very happy
Well,
when
I've
we
said it a
start
million
selling
times,
their
but you're buying
own
me one.
system to the highest bidders.
I guess so.
Yes. The president.
Do you want me to
will
make you the
break.
best steak of your life?
He will
Because if
give
I
in
had
to
one,
our
I could.
demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. That money will
They're
be
talking
used
about
to
Big
cure
Boss.
our genome
He was like
soldiers as
the
well.
the,
I'm also
Yeah.
the
including
guy from the old
Fox Die
games. He was your
vaccine
commander, and he turned out to also be the
Fox
leader
Die.
of the organization that you were
Killed
infiltrating.
Octopus and the Armstech president.
And now they
So
want
it's
his
true that it
DNA,
affects older people first.
basically.
Mantis
because
might not have been affected because
They
he wore
don't
a
actually get
mask.
to it yet, but basically they're trying to get a hold
Wolf
of his
wasn't
DNA.
infected either.
for some
Perhaps due to
specific
those
reason.
tranquilizers she always took.
He also,
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood.
it's also been established that Big Boss
Or maybe
was
it's just because
Solid
this
Snake's
Fox
father
Die
in the
was
old
still
games,
experimental,
and it's
they
also
haven't
been
worked out all
established
the
that
bugs
he
yet.
is your twin brother.
In any
So
case,
obviously he's trying to get the
have you heard
remains
from your
of.
friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich?
At this point, you
at
believe
the
it's your father.
Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts
I
about
want
the
creamy
ability of
asparagus
Metal Gear.
pasta.
He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch.
I just
is
said something
successful.
basic that I could cook really fast. Is
He's
really
a
what it
very
is.
prudent man.
The other day, though, I did make
nothing to worry about.
like spinach,
Colonel wants Metal Gear,
mushroom,
and a new nuclear weapon so
sun-dried
bad
tomato, and
it tastes.
artichoke pasta. That's like the one they sell
If
at
Russia
Star
wants to regain
Cafe.
its position
Pretty
as a
bomb.
military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear
I
arsenal.
feel like, Ben, you need to come over and we need to have like a
Can't be
cooking party.
intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest
Once
of
we're like allowed to be like
They're regular
friends with
armies
people in
and
real
Yeah,
life.
no,
and they think
we're
they can
gonna have
restore
Ben
their
guest
country's
star
military
on
power
our,
with
on the
nuclear
cooking
weapons.
show.
Golukovich, he's no
Yeah, and then I can
warrior.
sit in the
He's a
background and you could just hear my
politician.
voice as
He's the one
commentary.
who gave
They
us
mentioned
the hive,
Gerlukovich.
most of our
Yeah, I
other
heard that.
firepower.
They just
He's
mentioned a
got
character named
1,000 soldiers
Gerlukovich.
under his
He
command.
appears in the
If
sequel
we
game.
join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the
Ben,
genome
what
soldiers'
should really
brain
happen
function
is you should
started to
choose
wear
something
off.
complicated
I'm
and make
worried
Jason
about
figure it out.
An alliance with the Russians would
And he
boost
can only
that as
ask us a
well.
limited number of
say.
questions. Like he
We're
could
not
ask
going
like me
anywhere.
3
We're
questions
going
and
to
you
dig
3
in here.
questions.
could
And then he
still
has to cook
escape.
a whole recipe by himself.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made.
Or
and
something
we're about
like
to
that.
ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole
I
world?
just started cooking the
What's wrong
stuff
with
that I wanted to
We
eat.
can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this
Would
planet.
be
A
entertaining.
nuclear warhead, invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of
I
spare
think this week
nuclear
we're gonna
warheads.
do
Once we get the DNA and the money,
Jason choosing a
well, will be
recipe
ours.
What about your
that he
promise to Colonel
likes
Golukovich?
or wants to
I am
make, and then
interested
I'll
in
walk him
revival
through
of
making
Mother
it, but I won't
Russia.
actually help
I'm
him
not
do
thinking
it.
of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Out to heaven.
Big Boss.
That's not a horrible name.
But boss,
That's the name
You're
of the
not worried about the
original
PAL being
enemy
overridden?
fortress from the original game.
code is in it again. It'll be
going to-
deactivated.
I think it's a badass
The DARPA
name.
chief of the Armstech president.
That also sounds like
To call your
You
fortress, your
would get him,
base.
don't you know?
He didn't
Outer
have
Heaven?
any keys on him.
also sounds like a BDSM club in downtown
No one
Los
can stop
Angeles.
Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that?
I used to go to this club with Sierra, and it was
Let her
called.
live. She's Campbell's niece.
The
and
Sanctuary
Snake cares
LA.
for her. We'll keep
I don't
her
know
as
if
our
it's still
ace
called the
in
same
home.
thing. It might be.
Oh, they mentioned that.
I heard that. But it's like the one place you could take somebody under 21. I don't know why Sierra and I went.
How's it going there?
It was fun
Finished
though.
inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Yeah, we should. No, you should come on it, and you and Jason should figure it out.
It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that
Activate it
changes shape
to
at different
deactivate it
temperatures.
to activate it
The key
again.
is made out
What's
of it.
that?
This
For
card
the
key?
key?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
Oh, that's
So
dumb.
this key is actually 3 keys in one.
This key is like a mood ring. If I wear it and I'm happy, it will be orange.
It's dumb as hell, but that's how you made people play video games back then.
Laptop terminals are for the emergency.
Look at my key. I'm gonna put it in my boobs till it turns purple, and then I'll put it in the slot and take it out and put it back in again.
Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the
But
room
Jason would go
temperature
from
key.
right to
See
left.
the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature.
I'm gonna have you figure this out.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert
He said
the
right to
card
left,
keys.
right?
After
You can't.
insert
I
the key into the
stopped paying
module,
attention.
A hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've
The
finished with
key
all three
changes
terminals,
shape
the code
depending on
input
what
process is
temperature it's
complete.
exposed to.
But here's the thing. You can only
You
use
need
the
to
key
insert
3
the key at
times.
room
It's an
temperature,
emergency system. It's only meant to be
insert
used
it
once.
cold, and insert it hot,
Word is riding
basically.
on that key, Snake.
Who's that? Damn!
Oh no, they shot it out of my hand. I forgot that was part
Key
of
fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake!
It sounds like.
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in.
Hey Rachel.
I will
Hey
enjoy
Joey.
watching You die.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Snake, you've got to get that key.
But where'd the key go? It just flew into the airs. Jason owes you Disneyland pictures. You should
Frozen.
like hassle him for it.
My rations are frozen.
Where are we going?
So you saw the
Yeah.
he shot the key out of my hand. It went all the
Now
way
you have to go
down
find
into
it.
the drainage ditch.
Bye. I would just be like, I don't need this key that much. I'm going home.
I do not think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
What are you gonna write a package?
Oh, that guy can't. He doesn't know how to climb a ladder. All right, I'll take it. That's like a classic, like staple of every Metal Gear game is the cardboard box.
Rachel
It's your
said
best friend.
Rachel said send her all your Disney photos. You have them on your phone. iPhones sort them by location. You go on your phone and select all of them.
I'll look into that. I'll see what I got.
If you go on iCloud, I could show you how to do it and do it for you.
Okay.
Rachel's making us a thing because she's the coolest. Look at his little squish butt.
Yeah, so this is the point where it's like you're almost at the end, and now they want you to backtrack just to fill time. It's kind of annoying.
I feel like there's a Ken doll. Like if he took his pants off, it would all be
Smooth.
flat. Do you think though, like a G.I. Joe? Okay, so would he be like a Ken doll, or would he be like a G.I. Joe with the thumbnails on the opposite side? Because G.I. Joes have thumbnails on the opposite side of the finger, and that's how you know it's a real G.I. Joe. I am drinking Unruly Red.
Oh, and I picked up a time bomb. So now I have the key. I have to insert it. I have to insert the key at room temperature.
If it's a Kendall Jenner, it could be flat or smooth. Jason's drinking a John Walker Red Label.
Now I gotta run all the way back up this thing and go put the key in. And then where do you think I need to go to freeze the key?
If you go up, well, okay, technically, if you go up, it would be cold. Technically, if you went like heaven and hell, but then
Like
cold stuff
areas
isn't
we've been,
packages.
areas like territories we've been in the game. previously?
I don't know. I don't know why you're asking me to pay that much attention.
Okay, well, alright, the last play session, both areas we need to go, we found the last time we played. An area that'll make it cold and an area that'll make it hot. Figure it out after this.
Looks like Chutes and Ladders. It does look like Chutes and Ladders.
It totally does.
That's why I can't tell.
Oh shit.
R&J, what you guys drinking today?
PAL code number 1, confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes
Okay,
care of
why
PAL
does the
code
card
number one.
though look better than everything else there?
Now, pal number 2, freeze the key.
PBR. Oh, look, you guys hipsters. I love it. Air high five. Wait. High five. High five. I can't figure out what camera's on me. I'm drinking the wines. Jason's drinking the scotches.
Can I just go this way? Nope.
Pow, pow, pow.
Well, I'll take that.
Do you get a ration for killing somebody?
Yeah, sometimes they drop stuff. In the next game, you could knock them unconscious and then like pick them up and rob their make them drop stuff out of their body. In other the later games, you could actually literally frisk them and get stuff out of them.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, Mom. If you lived in Silver Lake, it'd be very trendy, but it's been around for a long time.
Okay, so to freeze the key, do you remember where I was fighting that sniper and having a really hard time with it and getting really frustrated last time? Remember how it was all snowy?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we go to freeze the key. We just have to run around there until we notice the key changes shape. And then we have to be really fast because where we heat the key is in the little smelting area that we go to right after that. So if we're not quick enough, wrong way.
Mom, it might have been Ghetto Beer, not Ghetto Bear when you were a kid, but now Pabst is the middle of the line, going to a bar where you want a cheap beer, but you don't like the most expensive beer.
Okay, so really quick.
It's actually not bad. You probably like it.
This place, you're basically screwed unless you use the chaff grenades here.
The what?
The chaff grenades, remember the things that throw the
Confetti
aluminum?
grenades?
It throws the aluminum foil.
The confetti grenades?
Yeah.
Confetti! Confetti! So many cameras!
I fell in a pitfall. I fell for it.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Snake!
That's also a classic.
Asia joined as you died.
Nice. Like I said, I'm okay.
Hi,
I'm okay
Bestie.
with dying here and there because you get to hear the different character yell "Snake" after you die.
Bestie and Bestie, Sierra, Rachel, you are both on. And Ben. And Mom B. Well, you're Mom B, my Mom A.
Oh, my bad. I'm dumb. We go right here to freeze the key. We could go all the way to the snowy area, but it's a waste of time. So then we go to the snow.
Wait, so we're here and then we're freezing it? It looks icy. I feel like, why do I have to go anywhere else?
So right now it's still room temperature.
But we're in an icy place. There's like frost.
Yeah, so right here it'll freeze the key if I hang out here for a while.
Can you just wave it in the air like you just don't care?
No. But the thing is, when you have to heat the key, you have to go through here and go to the smelting area before it, where like all that lava shit is. After you heat it up, you have to run back through here, and it could wind up freezing again. So there's a little trick to that. I'll show you later.
This is so stupid.
I know, it is. You just hang out here for a minute.
Oh my god,
Here's
what's
Vulcan
wrong with
Raven's
these people?
remains.
Where's the mark?
Or just his little machine gun. After the Ravens pecked him away when he gave his speech.
Lava shit is a technical term. Same as hot shit, fiery shit, red shit,
Right now we're getting the cold shit.
molten shit. Wait, those are technical terms, Jason.
See, it's blue now, so we've been in here long enough. So now we can go back. Now we gotta put it in that computer we just were. And then we gotta go heat it up, and then backtrack back there.
Hot Cheetos and iced coffee, hell yeah!
So, there's basically no boss fights right now throughout this one. We're not gonna fight a whole lot of people. It's gonna be uneventful this time around, unless we do make it all the way to
like,
the final boss.
Flying mantis. Oh, there's a cat! You hear that cat? Does anybody hear the cat? Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack. Where's the Cracker Jack? There you go. See you. Oh, he has to push by your bag of trash. Come on! Come on! Push it! Come on! Come on! He literally had to push your giant bag of trash out of the way. Come on! Come on! Cracker Jack! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh! Who this? Who this? Who this? Is this the cat? Oh my god, of course it's Cracker Jack. Who could be louder than the video game? That's what Cracker Jack looks like playing a video game. Wait, Jason, put the controller in front of him, because you're not really playing yet. I feel like this would be really funny. I'm a terrible cat parent. Here, go to your man. Really, he cares nothing about me. He only cares about Jason. Oh, no, I pissed him off enough to make him go. That's actually surprising, because normally when Jason plays video games, he'll come up here and then he'll just sit right here. And Jason will play like this, and I'll just be like right on top of Jason. He is very good at the video game, though.
Number 2. Next comes pal number 3.
Beep
Warm the
boop
key.
beep boop beep.
Warm the key.
Beep boop beep boop beep. Couldn't you just put the key between some bitches like boobs and get them hot enough and not have to travel through? Because I feel like if I put the key under Sierra's boob, it would get hot.
Well, if you recall when you were asking Meryl how she managed to hide the key originally, she said women have more hiding places than men.
Well, we do have quite a few hiding places. However, I don't know. Your boobs are still bigger than mine, bitch. I told you. It's so good. It has like freaking grapefruit pulp in the vodka. So Sierra, there's this brand of vodka that they make out of Texas called Deep Eddy, but they make flavored vodkas like lemon or grapefruit, and they use like the actual fruit, and it's same to like Tito's where they use a corn-based vodka, but this one, the flavors, they use like fresh grapefruit and fresh lemon. So when you buy like the lemon vodka, it's lemon flavored, but then they have like pieces of lemon pulp within the vodka. It's so great, and mixed with a little soda. You who hate vodka would totally love it.
You know what? I'm pretty sure we're gonna
Finish it?
We're gonna at least fight the main bosses.
Oh yeah, Ben, I think you would love it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna wrap this up. Next week is definitely gonna be like the final one for this game with the ultimate ending and everything. I'm pretty sure the way that this is.
I forgot Ben's a vodka guy. Ben, you gotta come to Palm Springs with me and my mom and Jason. Mom and I are like vodka down and down.
Alright, so now I need to go heat it up.
Not when you drink vodka martinis.
Oh, and this place now has guards patrolling it.
Yeah, Mom, because it's flavored naturally.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff here too. So.
Sierra, have you found any other Trader Joe's with our candy? Sierra, will you call the Northridge Trader Joe's? Call the Northridge Trader Joe's, and if they have it, I think that's off of Reseda. If they have it, tell me and I will go, because it's like a 10-15 minute drive from my house. 15 minutes, maybe 13 minutes? If you call tomorrow and find out, and then say Allie's gonna pick up XYZ, I'll do it.
Snake, it's about...
And we'll pick up whatever they have. I'll buy like a case and a half, or 2 cases, I don't care. I'll buy it. It's $2.99, hell yeah.
Okay, it's off.
Plus whatever you
no
want.
one else can hear us. Go ahead. Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear. Okay, so what's up? I've got a good friend in the Pentagon. Yeah? He's the one who told me about it.
Is it Colin Powell?
Looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon. An assassination weapon? Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Die? No.
This is important.
Fox
That's
Die.
the dumbest name I've heard in my life.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
It's a dry rosé that's called candy, and it used to be $12.99 a bottle at Trader Joe's, and it went down to $2.99. But it's not sweet, but it's dry, and I don't like sweet stuff, Sierra will tell you. But I love this rosé.
Yeah. Well, apparently Fox died
They're getting
kills
into
its
the...
victims by simulating a heart attack.
Like Bonnie Pointer, who died from the Pointer Sisters today.
Snake.
What?
Bonnie Pointer from the Pointer Sisters died.
Some kind of injection. Nanomachines. She
Yeah,
was
so
in the
they're-
best position to have done
Yeah.
it.
They're basically
but I
explaining
don't know
what's
what
going
her
on here.
motive
Like the
was.
2 people you
Does the
came to
Colonel
rescue
know?
died of a heart
I'm
attack
not sure.
as you got
But
close
he
to
still
him.
hasn't questioned her. Okay, I'll ask him myself.
Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
And
I
Naomi
just placed
injected
Naomi
you
under arrest.
with these
Arrest?
nanomachines before
She
you
was
went on the
sending
mission.
coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Die vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
But it says colonel, but they say colonel. Isn't that weird?
It's a weird way to spell it.
I know, poor Bonnie Point. Sierra, did you hear one of the Pointer sisters died that David was like friends with and talked to all the time?
I knew there was something. I feel like there's mines. I knew it. There's mines and your radar's jammed, so your mine detector doesn't work.
I feel like you should have like a Batman like shooty thing so it could like go to
Like
the
a grappling hook. That'd be nice. In the remake, you could just like shoot the cameras and everything.
Sierra, you know the Pointer Sisters. You've heard their music before. You and I grew up on it. David just happened to know her very well. Apparently she stopped drinking and then had like started drinking again or something like that.
Damn.
And then had a heart attack. Okay. Sorry. I was like, I know Sierra knows her. How does Sierra not know her? But apparently you did know what we're talking about. So never mind. I feel like it's like a jellyfish. Oh. David was her boyfriend at some point? Like David was the boyfriend of a Pointer sister? What? Ooh, your husband is famous? Jason, like, has no idea about the Pointer Sisters, which I think is funny. Because he's like, you don't know about music. And I'm like, how do you not know about, like, all these bands?
So, this is where you can warm the key.
I can warm the thingy?
Warm the key. So it's back to room temperature after all of that.
So then how do you get it back fast enough, though?
I just hang
Is there
out,
no cooler?
just hang out in this area, and then it'll heat up in a couple minutes.
Can't you, like, dip it in the lava and then, like, come back? Who just shot the shit out of you?
I shot him.
What's that?
Ah, it didn't work.
I'm sure you someone know the songs.
Okay, it's red, so now we can go back. So the trick is, when you're running through the cold area, they'll call you on the radio and tell you this if you mess up. But to keep it from getting cold again, you want to keep it equipped. If you have it equipped, it's like you're keeping it, like holding it close to you. Which doesn't make sense. In my opinion, it'd be like you're holding it in your hand and it'd be getting colder. But...
You're welcome, bestie. Although after sending you all those photos, Rach, like, I realized I am a terrible photo taker, even though I know I am. Jason and I just don't take photos of anything. I always have to be like, remind me to take a picture. Or he'll be like, make sure to take a picture. We're so bad at taking pictures. Because I sent her all the Disneyland pictures I have, which are not a lot. You have a lot on your phone.
Yeah, I think so.
Which we need to get your iCloud thing set up, because then it'll automatically save and we can track your phone if you lose it. I feel like if you put the thing between his like balls and his leg, it'd stay really warm.
Probably help.
So Rach, do I need Kingdom Hearts? Are you actually playing? I am bad! Mom, you're just as bad about photos. Let me just explain my whole childhood. If it weren't for Sierra's mom, Pammy, I would have no pictures of my life. So, don't blame my bad photo habits on me. Blame them on you not teaching
You're not
me
even
good
a
photo
camera here.
habits.
Let's focus on the game here.
I am paying attention.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Get in the frame.
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi. Is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like.
I'm a white
I bought all my
girl.
identification. But my reason for getting into
She
genetics
also doesn't
was
have that
true.
accent in the future
Because
games.
you want to know yourself,
or in
right?
the remake.
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Does she have a Rhodesian red back?
What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers.
She's so
around.
white!
That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
It's like
Naomi, you're too worried about the past.
one
Isn't it
with the
enough to
like
understand
girl
who
in
you are
India
now?
and like
Understand
she
who
goes
I
to
am
like
now?
school,
Why
but then they
should I?
think
No one
her
else tries to
dad's
understand
dead,
me.
but then he's not really.
I was alone for so long until I met my big brother. And
What is it
him,
like, Little Princess or whatever, where like
Yes.
the dad is in the
Frank
army
Yeager.
in India
What?
fighting with UK?
He was a young soldier.
Frank
He picked me
Yeager.
up near the
See, it's
Tennessee
exactly the same movie.
River. I was half dead from
So
starvation.
Frank
He shared
Frank
his
Yeager.
rations with me.
He like these games rip off a lot of movies.
Frank Yeager.
like
The man
shamelessly.
who you destroyed was my brother and my
I mean, if you look
own
at that
family.
poster there, that's
No.
Kyle Reese from
Gray
Terminator.
Fox.
No, maybe it's like Little
Survive
Prince
the
or Little
together,
Princess, where
Frank
like
and
basically the movie is like
He protected
the
me.
guy has a daughter,
He's my
and
one
then
connection.
he's like in the British Army and he dies overseas. Or they say he dies, and then like she becomes an orphan, but he's
But
not.
but anyway,
No.
so talking about Frank Yeager,
I was in Mozambique
that's
when he
Gray
came.
Fox. Gray Fox is that cyborg ninja guy that
Yeah.
that was
Big
fighting you,
boss.
that made Otacon pee his pants
Yeah.
when first saw him and
He brought
stuff.
us to this land of freedom. This America.
So he's actually like he
Then
basically
and my
rescued
brother
her
went
as a
back to
kid
Africa to
and
continue
raised
the
her.
war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple.
Triple.
I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes,
I'm not
that's
watching.
right.
Scoot over.
2
Why don't you
years.
scoot the camera my
You were
way?
all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
No.
Not exactly.
See?
I was
Knew it.
partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox,
Oh god, this is so
No.
stupid.
Naomi,
I think it's bad.
tell me something.
You're my
About
sister.
Fox die? Fox die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people.
They're fucking related and
First,
they're
it
gonna fuck
infects
each
the
other.
macrophages in the victim's body. Fox die contains
What?
smart enzymes.
It just like
created
feels like
through
that kind of
protein
game.
engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific
He came to
genetic
fight you
patterns
to
in
the
cells.
death, but not to
Those
kill you.
enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They
I
respond
feel like there's
when
some
active and using the macrophages, they begin
ancestral, like,
creating
kind of shit going
TNF
on.
epsilon.
That's what I feel.
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't
But
blame
now
you
that
for
I
wanting me dead, but I
apoptosis
can't
sounds
go
like you
yet.
can't get
I
hungry.
still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't.
You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Turn around,
The real thing I wanted to tell you was...
I feel like this song has to start here. Mary Catherine.
Yeah, we haven't watched it either, Ben.
Mary Catherine, this song has to start. Turn around, bright
Snake.
eyes.
I can't allow Naomi to
Is
make
there a
any
way
more
we could sing
unauthorized
that song to
transmissions.
the end of
What?
this movie, this end of
Naomi's
this
been
game? Because I
removed from
feel
this
like it
operation.
would fit
Probably some
perfectly.
What
comedy.
happened to
difference and
Naomi?
stuff.
What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
It's still warm. Keeping it equipped. So now I gotta be really fast to this part or else it'll freeze itself.
If you're not fast enough, then you're a shitty gamer.
Damn.
Because you're very fast at everything and great at everything, so I hold you to a high standard.
Good cover. So now they took away his gun, it's just a blood puddle.
Come on, Blood Puddles! Come on! Come on, you can beat all the other games. You beat like freaking Red Dead Redemption like without even trying. I mean, the Zelda took you a minute, but you still killed that shit. motherfucker.
Yeah, I played that one in small doses. Oh no. So,
I'm supposed to chill. I'm sorry, guys.
Who?
Mom told me to chill.
We have about, I think, 40 minutes left now. Because we started at 10 minutes late. I think we're gonna...
I feel like we should stop where it works. Like, I'd rather stop early.
We're gonna get to a terrific stopping point, I'm pretty sure.
I'd rather just stop early and like have a good finish than...
I'm sure you'd rather stop early. I'm gonna save it just in case, but no, we're gonna do something, and then next week we're gonna see both endings back to back.
Please believe me, I'm here to help you till the end.
So every time like she gets serious, you know, like stuff's about to go down. I'm just doing a quick
Please,
save.
Nick, don't give up.
Normally she'll give you like a Chinese proverb or something like that, but so like something serious now. key is still hot. That guy's walking the other direction. Alright guys, shit's going down.
Run through the glitter! Oh, it stopped. It didn't work.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No. Why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Read the thing. Don't make me read a whole
Thank you,
text.
Snake.
What?
Now the
read
detonation
the
code
chat.
is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too.
Incest.
I really must express my gratitude.
Here's
Sorry to
another
have involved
thing.
you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA
So,
chief's code.
Now,
Even with
it seems this
Mantis'
McDonald
psychic
Miller
powers,
fella's
he
been on their
couldn't
team
read
this
his
whole time
mind.
too.
Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First,
So you're just
I
getting
thought we might get the
backstabbed and
information from
used
you,
left and
Snake.
right
So I
by
had
like the people that
decoyed
sent
off
you
the
in there.
Oh, that's so
Some
sad.
enemy.
DARPA chief. Unfortunately,
But what about
Octopus
Seer and Mon
didn't
and Ben who are
survive
like
the
assigned to these
encounter,
people? They're just gonna
thanks
get
to
fucked.
Fox Die.
What?
You mean
They're
you
like
had this
hanging
plan
on to
from the
those
beginning,
people.
just to get me to input the detonation
Never
code?
mind.
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations
here.
are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine.
No.
To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Ready?
Me, dear brother.
Oh my god, this is the gayest shit I've ever heard in my whole life.
Liquid. How the...
You served your purpose. You may
My
die.
god, no.
Uh-oh.
Really?
I do not have a gas mask, so that sucks. I'm pretty
This
sure
is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my whole life.
you're just supposed to call
That's
him.
bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute. I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
That was easy. Alright, guys. Oh, wait. There's gonna be a little more dialogue. And then shit goes down.
Liquid! Snake! Did you
Let
like
me
my
unclog your
sunglasses?
pipe.
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why
Yes.
do you disguise yourself as master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was
Sorry.
working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the
Mary.
operation.
She goes, evil brother, I know the feeling.
Two evil brothers, you know the feeling.
Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president
basically
and
spreading
decoy
corona.
octopus were killed by Fox Dye.
So
But
basically,
Oswald, myself,
the
and
government
you, the
injected you
carrier,
with something
were apparently
that
unaffected.
when you get in contact with people of their choosing that have these nanomachines,
Then you like assimilate.
they're spreading
If it
a
doesn't
virus
kill
to them
you,
and giving them
then
like
I'm
heart
not
attacks
worried
essentially.
After
But they're
all,
using
our
you to do
genetic
it.
code is
So you're
identical.
not really like
So it's true.
all the
Bad.
bosses you fought.
Yes, twins.
You aren't
We're not
necessarily
all twins.
besting them in
We're
the fight.
twins linked by
You're actually
just
giving them a
genes.
virus because you're getting close to
This
them.
Alphonse-
And
Oh,
they're dying
that's
from
too
that.
bad. But good thought, though.
You got
Yeah.
all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason
Are you
I
catching this?
exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you.
So-
Can you understand what it's like to know that you're
Yeah.
garbage since
How
the
you
day
feel about all your
were born?
siblings and where you grew up in
So
life? You're in the
what?
middle of everybody.
I'm the one Father chose.
So they're saying Big Boss is your father.
Obsessed with Big Boss.
Basically what it
Some warm
was-
kind of love.
He was like the greatest soldier of the
It's
century. or whatever.
hate. He always told me
And
I was inferior.
the way these
And now
two
I'll
came to
have
be
my
born
revenge.
was
You should
a science
understand
experiment
me.
where they were trying to actually
You
clone
killed
him.
our father with
So
your
you're
own hands.
you and him
You
are
stole
just like
my chance
we're
for
basically
revenge.
genetically built in a lab.
Now I'll
Yeah.
finish the work
It's like
that
you're
Father
just now
began.
discovering this, and
I
he's
will
known that.
surpass
It's like that's what his
him.
goal
I
is.
will destroy him.
You have all of that soldier's
Well,
Big
I'm not
Boss. You
like
have all
you.
of his dominant
Unlike
genes,
you.
and
I'm
Liquid
proud
Snake
of the
has all of his
destiny that is
recessive
encoded
genes.
into
Oh,
my
okay.
very genes. Yeah.
So yeah, basically like this whole time, like, you didn't know until this point that you're actually like a clone. That you think you've been created in a lab, but they kind of explain it in future games exactly how you
weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
You're right, Mary. They should have social distanced. Oh, and Sierra, yes, it's exactly like twins. That's exactly what I was thinking too when I first saw this.
Twins what?
The movie Twins. with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Oh.
Danny DeVito was made with the leftovers of the genetic experiment.
I've never seen that.
So now we have to fight the Metal Gear instead of just deactivate it. So yeah, just so y'all know, we're fighting this thing now, and this is after we beat this will be the end of the stream. There's two different phases of it though. See how much health he has compared to me. So I picked up some chaff grenades. Shot me with missiles.
I don't know what scares that I can't read it.
Read it. You just lounge it. I'm fighting a boss now.
Oh, I can't read this shit. I just like want to relax. But I hear what you're saying.
Right? It's just like until I die, because I'm trying to read the chat.
I know.
Get on that.
You just died.
What happened? Snake! Snake!
Snake!
This is gonna be quick actually. It's easy mode, so. Oops. Wow, I'm actually not even doing good right now. Hold on. I don't know why those missiles keep hitting me. I should be able to move out of them in time. It's alright. This first phase is almost done. It's really easy. Get yourself in frame here. Scoot over this way.
Did that do it?
Watch the microphone.
This shit's hard.
Damn! Nice try, Snake! Die!
It's Gray Fox.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. It's a terrible snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
I think this moment is why this is like Adrian's favorite character.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me.
Oh,
I raised
Ben
her like she
and Sierra, the Metal Gear has a dick laser.
Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
That's what you were seeing. It shoots a laser out of its little dick.
Like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I
I was the one who did it.
Sarah's like, dude, I want to take place. Then if I had a genie.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
Uh-oh.
I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
Oh fuck. This is why he's Adrian's favorite.
In the Middle East,
He never catch me in like cool way.
jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use
Take
royal
laser
harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
He's still just like, fuck you!
More dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now!
So,
In front of you!
if I try to shoot,
I could die.
Can't do it.
After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive.
like if you try to shoot right now while he's speaking, you're just like,
I thought you said puke.
Like,
I was like, what are you talking
no,
about?
he said it's no good. I can't do it. Like Snake refuses to
Okay,
shoot when
yeah,
you try
yeah.
to right now.
Finally,
I get it.
It's no good. Can't do it.
die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing. The only thing I was good at.
Shit.
But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
And now it's phase 2 of the fight. I'm convinced I can just stand here and shoot him. Yeah, maybe not. There's rations out.
Holy shit.
Watching. You good?
Why though?
I'm missing a lot. There we go. He
My
got me with
shirt's
the dick laser.
empty.
Damn, he keeps getting me.
Come on, you got it. Come on, Jason.
I'll get him soon. Next shot. Next shot. Oops. Ah. Oh, I'm out of ammo!
Oh no! Can you find more?
Yeah, there's some over here. If I don't die first.
Shoot him in the dick. That's what Ben says.
Ah, shit. This is not good. Really not good.
That's your body vibrating.
I don't know how he's hitting me with those missiles so easily. You need to kill me. Oh, look how low my life was.
I'll crush you into
The last fight's not gonna be easy for me now. It was like right at the last fucking second.
Maybe we should stop here and then finish it.
We're gonna stop after this. We're just gonna wait until we get to like a good saving point. We technically have like 20 minutes left on the stream. Damn. Good night, Mary.
Good night, Mom.
Thanks for watching. You see what's going on now?
So we're just gonna walk around for a while?
You see, there's like you're like a little disoriented.
Yeah, but like, what are we
he's
doing?
Walking out of the wreckage up to you.
A snake. Liquid. You're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us.
You good?
We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the lies.
Look at his silly
running
tattoos.
the world, war isn't what it
I think
Looks
it's
like
actually,
he's
it's
talking
actually
to
supposed to be like
We're
blood
losing
and
our
wounds on
place
his
in
back.
a world that no longer needs us.
Looks like he's talking
A
to
world
himself,
that now
though.
spurns
Oh, I could move
very
around, I guess.
existence.
Look around, sort of.
You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our
Kinda does look like
$1 billion,
Mark's.
we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Oh, created?
Can you pass me a work phone? The alarm's going off on it.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was
Just
to
like Hawkins.
artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose
Are you back
as the
next week?
model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide
What?
into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong growth. You and I were originally
Sounds like rape.
octuplets.
Kinda.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were
Why can't they put them
sacrificed
into
to
man?
make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it
Yeah,
was you
this
and I, 2 fertilized
eventually,
eggs,
Ben, in the story,
exactly
it does
the
like
same
involve
DNA.
like old World War II,
But
like German
They weren't
scientists and
finished
stuff,
yet. They used me as
like
a
old
guinea
Nazi
pig
scientists.
to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create
In fact, I think
you.
that's the. It turns
I
out
got
that's the
all of
person behind it wound up
recessive
being an
genes.
old Nazi
You
scientist.
took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They
I could be
too are his
wrong.
project, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more
So,
than
this is
60
one of the
soldier genes
scenes that
responsible
we can skip.
for everything from strategic
Right here,
thinking
it just
to the
shows like
proverbial
2 like
killer instinct.
cells splitting
Those
and
soldier
dividing
genes were
and stuff like
transplanted.
that, and it explains the process of you cloning. Basically, you're a clone, he's a clone of Big Boss. That's all they're explaining.
Nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes.
Yeah, it's like right here, it's playing a bunch of cool stock footage. It just sucks that it doesn't work with my computer.
Returning soldiers
I probably need some like old
was a
like
side
PC
effect.
video plug-in or something to make it work.
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those
We're very
species
close to the
which
end
have gone extinct all
of
show
this stream
signs of
and of the
symmetry.
game.
The genome
We're definitely
soldiers
gonna.
suffer from
I
the
think
same
next week
problem.
we might have to make a
Signs
longer
of symmetry.
episode just so we can cover both
So do
endings efficiently.
As do
But
you.
I'm pretty sure next week we'll finish the game.
That's
I think we'll
right.
finish it in an hour and a
We're
half
all on the
next
verge
week.
of death at the genetic
probably.
level.
I don't want to do
We
more
don't
than
know
that.
when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
Oh, but he's so old.
Save your family. It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It
Why?
increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes.
Why
It's
though?
fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow
Hitler
what my
youth.
genes tell me.
That's what it sounds like,
Then
right?
I'm going to go beyond.
He sounds like Hitler's youth.
In order to break the curse of my
Or he wants to be the new
heritage.
Hitler.
He sounds like my family. Before, like, my family tried to escape.
To do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl,
I can hear through.
is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can
Falling in
hear it
love
through
with
the
a man who
speakers.
doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, big boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PTA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still
But why
officially in command of
though?
this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm
More
sorry.
Jack.
They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
Not Jim Houseman. You remember Jim Houseman? The Secretary of Defense in the 90s? Or this takes place in 2004, I think. But it's made in the 90s.
He's a ridiculous man. He truly
Nuke
believed
the
that he
incoming.
was in command of this
I
operation.
love the cats.
You
Perfect.
bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left.
Right?
I'm sure
You're not
the
gonna
president
rat
would
on
want
me.
the same thing.
President ordered this?
Ow!
She's like, fuck off.
I have complete authority here.
What a dick.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska
Fine, you
to
can't
the
sleep
media?
on my side of the bed.
Boy.
Bye.
We've prepared
Bye.
a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the
Come on, boy.
terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
I was close to the end because I realized it was bad.
You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald,
It's a cat
the DARPA
nuke
chief
incoming.
is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
No, you won't. You're just selfish. You're not gonna do that.
Donald was supposed to bring it
It's
back.
I
true.
don't have it.
His name is
I
Donald,
see.
which is like Donald J. Trump, which
Oh,
just
well.
means lies.
You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty
A
little
nuke that
secret
releases millions of cats. Sounds
can't be
terrible.
allowed to
It
live.
is terrifying because you know the cats are
Bombs
waiting
will
to be all be like
dropping
sucker
soon,
and whatever
you
the
two
cats
have a lot
fucking
of
want.
catching up to do. Farewell.
Bye.
There's no way out for us.
They look like hot Cheetos with muscles.
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
So we're about to stop soon.
Stole
We're
everything
gonna stop
from
before
me.
this little fight.
Okay, because I really have to go to the
Death
bathroom.
can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
A Cheeto fight.
Do you see this?
Chillabong versus extra spicy. Who wins?
Battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win,
so you get 3 minutes to beat him.
I'm not fighting it.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
So
if you cross,
you have to beat him to save her. So he says.
At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Snake? Do it for me, Snake.
Do it for me, Snake.
Well, we made it.